Again, I'm speaking about how to make a lot of money during crisis. Wherever you are on the face of the earth, crisis is an avenue for you to make a lot of money. But something else must happen, and this is what this course is all about. So by the time you're done with this course, you're going to realize that you have what it takes to make all the money that you need to make. This is really an aberration, is an error for anyone to be pursuing money. Money is not to be chased. Money is not to be pursued. You go after an idea. And once you go after an idea, is that idea that will begin to generate the money that you need. Now let's move forward on how to turn your crisis into your wealth. How to turn your crisis into your wealth. You can truly make wealth out of crisis. You can make success out of crisis. You see, what happened when we are in crisis, our mindset go through a whole lot of things. We begin to think about the impossibilities. This is what happened to us. Every human being go through that phase. When you are faced with challenges, everything is dragging your mind. Everything is pulling your mind. And that is why it's so important that you listen carefully to what I'm sharing with you, because this is born out of my own personal experience. A lot of things have been destroyed over the years, and a lot of things have been built. I have helped a lot of people, and this is born out of 25 years of experience. I'm an author, I'm a trainer, I'm a life coach. And so God has so blessed me with this, and I want to share it with you. So in this class, all my goal, my attention, my whole focus is to make you successful and turn your crisis, what is making you to go down, to start making you to go up. What is meant to destroy you, to start actually lifting you to the next dimension. And so what is the number one? We're going to be discussing about defining your biggest goal in any crisis. When you are faced with crisis, you need to define your biggest goal. Get a definition. Why this crisis? Figure out what you are to get out of this crisis. Don't say, I don't know. Oftentimes people get angry. Don't allow your anger, the bitterness, the pain to take control over your senses and your thinking. And that is what the crisis is out to do to you. To cause you pain, and then your pain will begin to use you. But instead of allowing your pain to use you so that your senses are gone down, are paralyzed, get a definition. What am I going to get out of this crisis? What am I setting out? What is my biggest goal out of this crisis? There are a lot of people that fight battle, but they don't even know why they are fighting the battle. They use their energy, but they don't know why they are using this energy. People fight and they're fighting and they're fighting and they're fighting. And you're asking, what is the purpose of this fight? Why are you fighting? Why are you spending your energy in this stuff? And they can't actually say it. They say, I'm just fighting. I just feel like it. Because you are carried away by your emotions. So we want to turn that into a powerful force right now. Because anytime you are in crisis, this energy is coming, unusual energy. It's pushing you. You begin to do things. Sometimes you don't even sleep over the night because you haven't. Now, I want you to turn that sleepless night into your energy. That emotion that is coming to push you to drive fast, to go into things that is giving you that extra energy. We want to convert that extra energy to your advantage. Successful people are driven by a powerful sense of purpose. Everyone that you have ever seen successful, they are driven by a powerful sense of purpose. This means you need, number one, have a big goal. You need to have a big goal. As I'm speaking to you right now, write your goal down. Even if the crisis is between you and someone, what is the goal? What is the outcome? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? And if it's a national problem, just like what we have around the world right now, what can you do? How can you turn this crisis to benefit you? Write your goal. What goal? What do you want to achieve? Some of you just need to build your skill. You just need to develop a new skill. So that how the COVID-19, because I'm recording this in the season of COVID-19, it could be another pandemic. Maybe you're listening to this, maybe it's been 10 years or 5 years or 4 years now since this has been recorded. Or maybe it's been 20 years or 50 years before you come across this. any crisis at all, you need to write out what is your goal, what do you want to achieve, so that you don't focus on the crisis, but you focus on what you can do with the crisis. Number 2, have unbroken focus on them. And once you have that goal defined, you need to have an unbroken focus on those that you have defined, not on the crisis, because the crisis has come to take your attention. For example, maybe somebody, you're having problem with your family, with your relationship, and then this problem is actually is draining you down. Now change your attention to the outcome you want out of that relationship. What do you want out of it? And so begin to use your energy in that direction. In other words, if anything does not align with the goal and the purpose and the mission and what you are focusing on, don't give your attention to it. Don't give your energy. Don't spend your energy on that. And so, number 3, plan on how to split your goal. I said you need to have a big goal, but you have to plan on how to split those goals. A manageable fraction. This is how you reach your big goal. So maybe being quiet is leading to your goal, or being audible is leading to your goal, or leaving the place of the crisis is leading to your goal, or staying in the crisis is going to lead to your goal. So you have to know every conversation, every text message, everything that you're doing that is going to connect you to the big goal. Don't be carried away by the crisis, but be moved by your own goal, by your own purpose, by your own determination, or what you want to achieve out of that crisis. Those are the things that is going to move you. So don't be moved by the crisis, but be moved by your own goal. Be excited even in the face of that crisis, because you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have defined your goal. Try to figure out to have a definition. What do I want to get out of this crisis? And then once you have split those goals into smaller fraction or segment, you have to go to work immediately. You don't have to procrastinate. Procrastination is going to waste your life, is going to waste your destiny, is going to waste what you're trying to achieve. You have to go to work immediately. When you procrastinate, it's going to make you to make bad decisions. Because at that moment that the energy is being pushed, that is the moment that your brain and your mind, your subconscious mind, have agreed together that this is what you want to do. And they have come together to say, yes, we will help you to achieve what you're trying to achieve. My friend, if you follow this step, you're going to make great wealth out of problem. A lot of times I heard about a story about a man that went to a place, and when the man got to that place, he saw a lot of crisis, and he decided not to go to that place again. And another person went to that place because of the crisis. And when the person got to that place, and the person began to think, how can I make money out of this? It's not taking advantage of the people, but the person is thinking, how can I solve a problem for these people in order for me to bring in income for myself? And few years later, the other person that ran away actually left empty, and the other person that look and say, okay, this is the goal of this crisis, actually become wealthy. My friend, if you have a definition of what the crisis is and your own goal, you're going to be successful. And this is going to lead us to the next video. I want you to stay with me, because the next one is going to be so much powerful, and you don't want to miss it at all.